Hello everybody, and welcome to the very first episode of PublicEnema Plays. I am PublicEnema, and today we are going to start Ys the Oath in Felghana. Although I have played a few Ys games, this is the first time that I've ever touched this, so we'll see how it goes. This is also my first Let's Play, so learning a new skill here. Bear with the bumps as we go. Hopefully this will get better, and I will get less awkward on the mic as we go. Only thing I've really changed is, I know from my time with Ys Origin, it's kind of nice to have always dash once able. That way you don't have to do like the double tap or anything. So we'll see if that'll do exactly what I need it to do. And let's get started. Thanks for joining. I think we'll start with normal. I did play Ys 1 and 2, like the Chronicles, like the bump combat ones on easy, just because I wanted to get through the story. But we'll start normal here and see how it goes. I was able to beat Ys Origin on normal, so hopefully we can do the same here. If you're unfamiliar with the Ys franchise, I highly recommend you look into them.
Well, that all. Here we are. This is Felghana. I was hoping we'd get here a little earlier in the day, but I wasn't expecting the waters to be so rough. Still, this place does bring back memories. Hard to believe it's really been 8 years since I left.
So I guess this is Dogi the Wall Crusher's hometown.
There's Margot, I always called her Mams, and old Gardner, not to mention Chester, and Elena. I wonder how they're doing after all this time. Oh man, what the hell happened here? This monument's dedicated to the god of safe journeys. It's a relic of the old religion, from when people believed that spirits existed even in stuff that wasn't alive.
You know, honestly, the fact that Adol even actually got off of the ship and there wasn't a shipwreck speaks pretty highly to the luck to begin this this game, actually. He's known to cause a few shipwrecks.
I just don't get why anyone would deface it like this, though. I guess maybe the rumors really are true. What was that? It came from over there.
Adol's on the case,
Hey,
Dogi.
wait up, Adol! Damn it, left behind again.
Is it a wolf?
No way! You gotta be kidding me! What the hell are monsters doing in Felghana?
No shipwreck, but a monster
Monsters?
attack to begin with.
Here? What are they doing this close to town? Chester?
Alright, Adol's ready. Alright, I'm playing with a Xbox controller here, so it might be a little trial and error to figure out how this button map exactly. Attack, plunge attack immediately after coming to a stop, jump, alt stick X key or right click. Hopefully that'll be Y, I think. Up thrust, attack during the ascent of the jump while stationary, jump slash attack during the ascent of the jump while moving, and down thrust attack during the ascent of the jump. Chance of stunning one of these units. Let's see. So A is attack. Jump. Wolves. A lot of wolves. Alright. Boost mode. What is boost mode and how is it used? Activation. Combat enhancer. Put the speed and strength of Adol's attacks will be significant. Given proper timing, 10 consecutive hits may be landed on a single foe. And Adol will only take half damage and suffer no knockback or interruption when hit by enemies. Y is what activates that. Not so bad.
Excuse me.
Now who did I just save?
Thank you very much for saving me. You're a traveler, aren't you? Are you hurt at all?
Hey!
Here comes Dogi.
Are you alright, Adol? Right when you ran off, I got attacked by monsters too. I'd like to know what the hell those things are doing in Felghana. Whoops! Excuse me. I guess they must have been after you. Are you okay, miss? You don't look like you're hurt, at least. Huh? What's wrong? Something on my face? Am I, like, covered in monster gore? We should probably get moving and head to town before we're attacked again. I can't say I recognize your face. You've got to live in Redmont, I figure.
Dogi? I knew it! I must be dreaming! Dogi, you're actually back! What have you been doing all this time?
Hey, hold on a second now. You obviously know me, but do I know you?
How long has it been?
How can you
Dogi?
even say that? You, me, and my brother used to play together all the time when we were kids. Don't you dare tell me you've forgotten.
Oh, no way! When I last saw you, you were just a skinny little tomboy.
Well, that was 8 years ago.
Alright, so it's been 8 years since Dogi's returned home.
I'm 17 now.
Man, you sure are.
It's a little creepy, Dogi.
I'm sorry, where are my manners? It's nice to meet you. And, again, thank you very much for your help. My name is Elena.
Okay, Elena.
Elena Stoddart.
FMV to begin. Curious to see what kind of connections there are from this game to other games in the franchise. I mean, if you've never played a Ys game, they're all pretty much standalone. There's just like a handful of callbacks to the other ones, with the exception being like Ys 1 and 2, obviously, are basically like one game, should be played back to back, and then Ys Origin has tie-ins to those as well. So far, I've only played those and Ys 8, which was my first Ys game. I played that on Switch and just absolutely loved it. My goal is to play all the others and eventually work my way up to Ys 9, which I have collecting dust for PS4, and then eventually I'll get to. And then they've announced Ys 10, which will be, I don't know if they release a date or anything, but they are working on it. It's supposed to be Souls-like, some of the rumors coming out of that. Maybe another engine shift, different style of play. If you are interested in Ys games, I highly recommend the digital Minimalist website. It has a great breakdown as far as like the different play orders that people go through. But really, I don't think there's necessarily a wrong way to play through these. All you'll miss out on maybe some callbacks to other games, just kind of nods, but they are basically all self-contained standalone adventures. Okay, back to town.
Elena, where have you been? You had me worried sick, staying out so late.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gardner. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. I just...
It's okay, Elena. As long as you're all right, we'll pretend this never happened.
Gardner the Guard.
So, who are your two friends? I don't believe I recognize either one of them.
Look a little closer. You'll get it in a second.
Huh?
Hey there, Gardner! Still standing at the gate like always, I see.
Wait! Dogie! Is that really you?
Yeah, I guess I've been a little out of touch. Sorry.
Not sure if that's coming through, but my cat has decided to join this playthrough. Winnie is saying hello.
My favorite little troublemaker has come home! Where have you been all this time? And what have you been up to?
Well, you know, wandering, killing monsters, saving the world. The usual. Anyway, I brought a pal of mine along. Go on, Adol, introduce yourself.
I also forgot to mention I played Yee's Memories of Kelsetta. I forgot that I had played through that one as well. That one's pretty fun. And the ever-vocal
Adol introduced himself to Gardner.
An adventurer, eh? Well, that's certainly a rarity. But from the looks of that sword on your belt, I can tell you're no amateur.
No, he's quite remarkable. I was attacked by monsters just now, and he came right to my rescue.
Is that a fact? Well then, you have my thanks, good sir. I'm sorry I wasn't there to help. That's the problem with gate duty. You miss all the real trouble out in the field.
Does raise a point worth discussing, though. Why are there monsters here in the first place? We'd heard rumors that Felghana's fallen on hard times, but I had no idea it had gotten so bad.
Yeah, things certainly aren't looking up these days. It's been pretty bad for around a year now. We're rarely visited by anyone anymore as a result. No travelers, no merchants.
Man, that sucks.
Well, it's getting late. You can tell me all about where you've been and what you've done come morning. For now, you should head on in and get some sleep. I bet you're exhausted after what you've been through.
I guess this remake was probably done, I'm not sure what year it came out, but it feels like maybe some reused assets from like Trails in the Sky. Definitely feels like this could be a town in Liberal or something.
This place sure hasn't changed much either. I used to live and work at this inn when I was a kid. I owe Mams a lot for looking after me back then. Hey, Elena, go get Chester, would you? I haven't seen him in so long, and we can't have a reunion party if everyone's not here.
I'm sorry. He's not in town right now.
What? Oh, no way! Oh well, what can you do? He's probably pretty busy.
I'm afraid I'll be taking my leave for the night as well. My long absence likely had a few people worried, so I really should let them know I'm okay.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll be fine here for the night. We're probably gonna hang out a little before we go to bed. By the way, are you and Chester still living with the mayor?
Oh no, he and I have a house on the edge of town now. It's just...
Something wrong?
Oh, it's nothing, really. I guess I'll be off then. It was nice to meet you, Adol, and good to see you again, Dogie. I know you two must be tired from your journey. Please, take it easy and get some rest, okay?
She's acting kind of strange. Probably just been a rough day for her.
I guess she was just attacked by wolves.
Man, though, she sure has filled out nicely. And she's got that whole childhood friend thing going for her, too.
How old are you, Dogie?
Who am I kidding, though? She's gonna fall for you, not for me. That's always how it goes. Let's just get inside.
Dogie?
Looks like something out of a Ghibli movie. Ghibli.
I can't believe it! It's really you! My little nightmare's come home! And look at those muscles! You've grown so big! Last time I saw you, you were just a pudgy little brat.
Yeah, it's me. I'm back. You're looking well.
You know, I haven't heard a peep out of you since you left. Would it be so much to ask for some kind of contact? A letter at least if you couldn't visit.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'ams.
Well, I always figured you'd do well for yourself. It certainly is nice to see you back safely, though. And you're a friend of Dogie's?
Voice actress. Woof.
Adol gave his name and explained that he had been traveling with Dogi for quite some time.
I see. Well, thank you for looking after our little wayward wanderer. Unfortunately, you've arrived at a pretty bad time.
Naturally.
Lots of unpleasant business going on lately. But still, happy events like these are rare, so I intend to enjoy this while I can.
Ma'ams.
You two boys must be hungry. Let me fix you up a nice big meal. And you'd better clean your plates if you know what's good for you.
Yeah. I was not aware this game was voice acted. I thought you were going to hear me reading all of these characters. That might have been a better alternative.
So then, how is the investigation coming along?
You have nothing to worry about, my lord. We've already confirmed their locations. The Tigray Quarry, the Obern's Ruins, and the Sacred Mountains of Eldern. All that now remains is to organize the men and begin our search in earnest.
First glimpse at our bad guys here.
Excellent, excellent. Once I possess what I seek, my might and majesty will be known far and wide.
Definitely.
Indeed. Perhaps my homeland could lay claim to all of Europa. Either way, this certainly should be an enjoyable undertaking. Wouldn't you agree?
In your hands, my lord. I'm certain that dream will become a reality.
Indeed it will. Indeed it will. I leave the search in your hands. Make certain it continues without interruption. I expect good news forthwith.
You do me great honor. I pledge you my success, Lord Maguire.
Lord McGuire.
I shall see to it that your faith in me is not misplaced.
I think I'll be fighting that guy eventually. Alright,
So,
next
Adam,
one.
while I'm here, I think I'm gonna swing by the Elder Mountains for a bit to visit my old master. He's the one who taught me everything I know about fighting, back when I was a kid. If anyone would know the reason for all the monsters showing up around here, he'd be the one. I won't be gone long, though. You should relax and tour the town. It's a really nice place. If you have any questions, you can ask Elena. She said her house was on the outskirts of town, so I'm sure it won't be too tough to find. I'm off for now. See you later, buddy.
Alright. So Dogi's leaving me on my own to do some investigating. Let's see. Hello, Antonio. Oh hey, you're the guy who took the room next door last night, aren't you? You've got some guts, I'll say. Certainly not tourist season at Felghana right now. Name's Antonio. I'm here on business for the Roman Empire. Have you ever heard of a thing called Reval ore? It's a really high-quality rock mineral native to this region, and it's also the reason I'm here. Don't get me wrong, I'm as interested as the next guy in all the old legends and historic landmarks and such. And like anywhere else, Felghana's got a fair share of buried treasure stories, but Reval lore, that's the real deal. Won't let me jump on the bed. Imagine we'll be getting some Reval lore for that guy eventually. Alright. Joel, you're Adol. Margot told me about you. She says you're a close friend of Dogi's, and an adventurer no less. Well, you certainly picked quite a time to come to Felghana. Plenty of bad tidings these days. Strange weather's been wreaking havoc with our harvest, and monsters have been running around all over the place. Nobody knows what's next, and nobody really wants to know. Just count yourself lucky that you're just visiting. Dogi and Chester used to be such good friends, we would always climb the mountain trails at Eldurm together. And every time they did, I'd get stuck tending shop here until they returned. Hey Margot. Good morning, did you sleep well? I guess Dogi's already gone out, Lord knows where. Still can't ever sit still, that boy, even after all these years. He's grown the muscles of a man, but he's still got the head of a hyperactive little brat. He hasn't gotten you in trouble during your travels, has he? Dogi was such a rabble-rouser as a kid, always up to no good. When Chester first moved here, the two of them were constantly fighting. They'd beat each other black and blue one minute, and then go out and play the next. Lovable little scamps, though. Randolph. Well, I'll really be drinking, but you do you, man. Thanks to the Count McDumbass, I came all the way here from Garmin for no damn reason at all. Got something on your mind, Red? You ain't gonna try and make me stop drinking, are you? You better not. This bottle's the only friend I got. What the hell, man? This is supposed to be my big break. Heard I could go right from zero to hero. Redmont, humble trading town. Fiona, oh hello, you're Dogi's friend, right? You said you were a dashing swordsman, but you're even cuter than I'd expected. I'm sorry we can't meet you with bigger smiles. Not only was the harvest awful this year, but our taxes are up again. I don't know how I'm going to keep food on my family's table at this rate. To top it off, the Lord of the Land has ordered the quarry closed indefinitely, so my husband's totally unable to work. It's like our hands are tied here, and we're just waiting to starve. Felghana's got its share of problems, it seems. Ida.
What do you want with me, stranger?
Voice actor.
Please just leave me be. You're too young to have gone deaf. Please, just get out of here. Leave me be.
I don't want to talk to anyone right now. Please get out and stay out. She's friendly. Is there a map or anything? No. Alright.
Welcome.
Cynthia.
Well, what have we here? Are you a traveler by any chance? That sword looks like it's seen a lot of action. You should have it fixed up. This store deals in weapons and armor, along with a handful of our own specially selected curios. The boss is a bit eccentric, but you'll be hard-pressed to find a better smithy anywhere else in the world. He's choosy about his clientele, though, so don't be offended if he turns you away at first. Just keep at him.
What do you want?
Adonis.
I'm Adonis. I own this shop, and if my appearance hasn't given it away yet, I'm happy to confirm that yes, I'm a smithy. Huh. From the looks of that sword, you know what you're doing at least. But I make it a rule to refine weapons and armor for people I like, and only people I like. Sorry, but you may as well just head home.
What? You're still here? Why don't you just go home? So he only works on people he likes. That can't be a very good business model in a small town like this. What will you do? Let's see. Looks like this is all out of my price range for the time being.
Don't be a stranger. Welcome.
Oops. Huh. Alright.
Don't be a stranger.
Have to go make some money. If she has anything else to say. All of our armaments were made by our master metalsmith Adonis, the shirtless wonder in the back there. He's not the most cultured man in the world, to put it mildly, but he's the best at what he's the best there is at what he does. Alright, I'm gonna leave. Come back here when I have some money. That's probably the way to the front gate. Yeah, we're not ready for that. Kid, Anya. Hey, I found Mr. Red. Amazing. Elena told me your hair was super red like fire, and I didn't believe her, but she was right. You want to play a game with me, Mr. Adol? Daddy's gone to the quarry, and I'm just so bored. You want to play a game with me, Mr. Adol? Nothing new. Harold. Ah, hello. You're that swordsman who arrived alongside Doki, no? The name's Harold. I'm a local merchant. Pretty good one, too. Redmont is known for a local ord called Reval, and I'm one of the best Reval salesmen there is. Or I was anyway, until all this mess in the quarry came about. The accident, the monsters, the closure edict. Sure would be nice if this could all get settled soon and I could start making a living again. Redmont is known for a local... Okay. I guess not everybody has multiple things to say. Here. Find that. That's Harold's house, maybe. Somebody in here. Locust. So Dogi came back after hearing all the nasty rumors about Felghana, did he? That's all well and good, but he's still just up and left us 8 years ago, and I don't forgive and forget so easily. Besides, it's just monsters. In my day, we fought off much bigger beasts using nothing but tree branches, for fun. Mayor Edgar's got the right idea. He's out at the quarry with my son, checking up on some weird monument we unearthed. Not going to let the Count or a few piddly monsters tell him what to do. No, sir. We miners are tough, and we can take care of ourselves. Count McGuire's just being a damn tyrant trying to close the place. Pretty opinionated old dude. Like to see him fight off a monster with a stick. Alright. Must be the mayor's house, I thought. Oh, no one home. I don't know if this game has things it can pick up from the field or not. Alright. Let's just come back down to... Yeah, alright, so that circles around. Hugo. Hey, mister, are you friends with that big mass of muscles my daddy tells me is named Dogi? I assume all of his friends would be circus strongmen, but you don't look like a circus strongman at all. But you're an adventurer, right? Which means you go exploring new lands and fighting monsters with that sword? Can I be your adventuring partner? I promise I'll be real helpful. I'll fend off monsters with my Picard power. I'm always playing adventurer, so I know what it's like. The enemies will be like, oh, roar, and I'll be like, bam! The cards. Platforming there. Huh. Church.
Oh, hello. I don't believe we've met. Which means you must be Adol, that friend of Dogi's I've been hearing so much about. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Nan, and I'm a devotee of the church. Is it true that you saved Elena from a pack of wild monsters? Words cannot express how thankful we are for that. I've pledged myself to this church for many a year, and have known the Stoddard children since they were very little. They've always regarded me as a big sister to them. Sister with a small s, that is. And I've always regarded them in kind. Which is why traumatic events like last night's unpleasantness affect me so.
What could Elena have possibly been doing out so late, I wonder? I'm always warning her of all the dangers outside the town's walls. She's well aware of what could happen to her. Perhaps her defiant behavior is related to her brother. Right, so something's going on with little
you
man.
must be Adol. It's nice to meet you. I'm Father Jean-Pierre, pastor of this church. Elena's had quite a lot to say about you. I understand you're the one who saved her when she was ambushed by a pack of monsters. For that, I must truly thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm certain Elena had her reasons for being out so late. She denied any, of course, claiming it was just a flight of fancy. But I feel there's more to it than that. If I pressure her to tell me things she wishes to hide, though, I can see no good coming of it. But I digress. Please forgive me. This is our very first meeting, and here I am babbling away. May God's blessings be with you in your travels. If anything ever troubles you, always remember, the church's doors are open. Come by any time, day or night.
May God's blessings be with you in your travels. Oh, nothing then. All right. Oh. Hey. Is there a secret up here, maybe? Maybe not. I don't see any chest or anything. Alright, check this house and then I think we'll take a break.
Oh, good morning, Adol.
Where's the brother?
Is Dogi not with you today?
Adol explained that Dogi had gone to visit his old master in the Elder Mountains.
Oh, well, it's not very nice of him, to be honest. He hasn't even shown you around yet. But that's Dogi for you. 8 years ago, he suddenly decided he simply had to go on a journey of self-discovery. To become a man, he said. I wasn't fond of the idea myself, but Chester sternly opposed it. The two of them got into quite a scuffle. They did make up right as Dogi was about to leave, though. To be honest, I have something I need to tell Dogi. Remember yesterday when I said Chester was out of town? Well, that's true, but he actually hasn't been back in over 6 months.
Oh, wow.
He left a note for me on the day he vanished. It just said, I won't be back for a while. I haven't heard anything from him at all since then. Not a word. I'm not sure how to tell Dogi. After he came all this way.
Well, her hair color and that guy that soldier talking to the nobleman, similar. I wonder if maybe that is Chester.
Sorry. I don't mean to dump all my apprehensions on you. When he gets back, I guess I'll just have to give it to him straight. I'm sure Dogi will take the news well after all he's seen and done with you. As well as he can, anyway.
Is it really best to have a, looks like a chicken roost on top of your bed? Just gonna get shit on all night. Alright, well, we've done some exploring. I think this is a good place to stop for now, and hopefully we can get into our first dungeon on the next session. A lot of beginning exposition here. I'm hoping these games, I feel like they typically do start out pretty quickly, so we'll get into some more combat, and hopefully a dungeon or a boss or two in the next session. But anyway, thanks for joining the first episode of PublicEnema Plays, and I hope you enjoyed it and come back and enjoy this first time playthrough of this game with me. Thanks. Bye.